It looks like we can make a few stamina potions. That's no good. Okay. Resist magic, maybe? Yeah, we can make some of these. I don't know, man. What do we want to make all this damage stuff for? We can't, we don't really want to make poisons. I guess we could sell them. Or we could, like, you know, we could make some damage health and pop it on the, yeah, we could just, you know, see if this does anything. We could put it on the, what am I trying to say here? Soul Biter, yeah, we could put it on Soul Biter. At the very least, we could... Wait, what did I do? Anyway, at the very least, we could sell them to somebody. I'm not gonna use my Nern root, though. What else can I make? Resist fire, resist shock? Resist frost? Got more resist magic, okay. Resist poison? Restore stamina? Man, that's a lot of potions. Alright, so we got some skill ups, that's good. Let's get rid of some of these potions that we're never going to use, for now, because I don't want to bother with selling them. So let's see. I guess we'll stick them in the chest. Alright, so, let's go with potions. Hmm. Wow. Hmm. Oh no, that's junk. Hmm. Okay, so hopefully that's not too much. What is that like? About maybe 40 potions, so 20 pounds of potions. You know, we can always get them back. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's try enchanting. Can we do anything here? Let's see. Disenchant. Robes of Major Conjuration. Okay, we can get that. Okay. All we have left to do now is enchant something. So we can enchant that with... What should we enchant it with? Fortify Alteration, Fortify Conjuration, Fortify Destruction. We already have that ring. Fortify Light Armor, Magic Oregon, Resist Fire. Suppose we could see if we can make a better one. What do we have? We have a greater. No grand, but we have a greater. So what would this do? 8%. Okay, and the ring we're actually wearing? Destruction ring. 7%. Yeah, not really worth it, in my opinion. So we'll just we'll put something on there to sell it. So, Fortify Alteration, 500, 574, 592. Okay, looks like Destruction is worth the most. So now, what kind of soul gem do we want? We have Greater, but I want to save those for stuff we're actually going to use, so we'll use Comet, since we have so many of them. 254. That's decent. Alright. Enchanting increased to 50, which means we can get that perk now, I believe. Yeah. Okay. Which one did we want? Soul gems. Skill enchantments on armor. Fire enchantments on weapon and armor. Alright, so let's go with this one first. Skill enchantments. Those are important. So actually, we should now be able to make seriously stronger rings. Or, well, not seriously, somewhat stronger rings. So let's see if we can make ourselves an even better set of destruction equipment. So we have that 7% ring. No, we would need another. What we can do is when we get like another necklace and some greater soul gems. Since we have that perk, we can also use one of the enchanter elixirs that make your enchantment stronger and stuff, and then forge ourselves 2 new pieces of destruction equipment, which will hopefully, you know, be a little bit better than the ones we have now. Make us even a little bit more powerful, you know, 10%, 20%, something like that. But let's see, I guess now it's time to figure out what to do next. We've dumped all our stuff and done all our inventory management, so let's look at the journal. Okay, so alright. So we've got this liberation of Skyrim. We could continue fighting the rebellion. We've got that. We found that murder scene in Windhelm. We could look into that. I think this is for Delphine, yeah. It seems that things are worse than even Delphine thought. Dragons aren't just coming back to life, they're being resurrected by other dragons. So right, she wants to talk about how we can infiltrate the Thalmor embassy. I still got to help Onman with his staff. There's this random thing over here, and then we have a bunch of... This is about the Jurek Galderson, who we found in Sarthal. He had some sort of message on him, condemning him for crimes, and we have a fragment of his amulet somewhere. So eventually we're going to have to track this down, but I don't really know how to figure out, like, how to... The trail is cold, as it were. So we also have some miscellaneous quests. So we gotta sneak in here. Something there. It's just a bunch of this stuff that I don't really know what all it is. But I think what I want to do now is just go see if I can't find a dragon. That could be fun. How would I go about finding one, though? Just kind of go into the wilds, right? I mean, if I run around like a crazy person, I should eventually find something. Alright. Stony Creek Cave. Well, you know what? I guess if I want to hunt dragons, I got to, I have to deal with, Delphine. So we'll go back to Riverwood and find her. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, so it's nighttime, so let's wait for the morning so we have a little sunlight. Why is this not working? There we go. And then we'll go find Delphine. Alright, let's see what she has to say. Lydia's here with me. Her mismatched collection of armor and weapons.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Alright. So Delphine, remember, is...
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Delphine is our Blades liaison. So she just said she's going to get us into the embassy. I take it you're not coming then?
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet.
So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Once I'm inside the embassy, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
Alright, I guess I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
Always am.
Huh? What?
Lydia.
Something you're still confused about?
No, my companion is just standing in my way. And now I'm behind you. Okay, that's not exactly what I was looking for. That sounds like a spy mission almost.
Something you're still confused about?
Oh, can you move?
What?
There we go. Stupid. Alright. So she wants, yeah, this infiltrating the Thalmor, that's not exactly what I was hoping for. I forgot exactly what it was she was after. So I just am just gonna go running around somewhere until I find a dragon, I guess. Let's see, here we go. Here's some stuff over here. Alright, let's go to Fort Greymore and then just head west until we find something interesting to fight. And hopefully we'll find a dragon. Wait, did I get a note about a dragon? No, that's something else. That was Delphine's note.